Hi there, this is Elizabeth Sinclair. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how to make this little card. This card is made with what I called a bucket fold, but it may be the name I heard before. I don't know if I did that or made it up, I'm not sure. So watch, open it up, see? This goes in that little slot, and you do sentiment, and then when you do this, it closes easily and stays closed. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I made this card. Now this one features a stamp set. It's been out a little bit. It's called Translucent Floral, and I hate to tell you this is my absolute favorite. And if I could, I'd make every video with this one because I really like it. It's embarrassing to say, and I can't do that because I think people wouldn't watch the same card stuff all the time. I like variety, but oh, I'm in love with this set. This is a stamp set. These are the dies, and they came out with the most gorgeous papers called Delightfully Floral that match this perfectly. If you can see the leaves there. Yeah, and it's in our online only store. So if you go into my website here, and you go under shop products and look on online only, oh yes, you will find this paper. It's gorgeous. And now I'm going to show you the pieces. Now I marked them all, and you don't have to keep track if you don't want to, because I'm going to have a PDF with all the measurements and so forth posted with this video, okay? All right, my card base first is the biggest piece. It's 8 3/4 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/4. Okay. Then I took a little rectangle die, and I die cut on the shorter end. So here's my fold. Show you that. That's my fold. So I put on the shorter end, kind of in the middle. This little die came from this one, Everyday Details. Okay, it's the smallest rectangle in the center there. That's where that came from. You can probably find in your stash other ones that are little rectangles like this that are like sentiment dies. A lot of times they'll be close to this shape, and it doesn't have to be perfectly square as long as it's an opening. That's all that matters. So right, I did cut this, so we're going to take this out right now. Okay, and I'm going to secure this fold here. There. So there's our card base. Now here are our pieces. Alright, first of all, the designer paper, Delightfully Floral. I have one piece that's 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. There's a white piece behind it, 4 by 5, that is going to go right behind it, like that. Okay. Then I've got another smaller piece. This one is 3 3/4 by 3, and a white piece that's 4 by 3 1/4, and that's going to go like that. Then I have a tiny piece that's 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. That one is going to go on this little piece. It's 3 7/8 by 1 7/8, and it's going to fit like that. So just a little bit of white. I'm doing it on the back side. That goes on this. Then I've got 4 2 1/2, 4 by 2 1/2. This one is the inside. I'll open this. See, it's that piece right there. And I've got these two that go on the front. 3 3/4 by 2 1/2 and 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, which doesn't sound right, but it works. Like I said, look at the PDF. That'll give you a little bit more understanding there. All right, so, and this piece, that piece, this is 9 1/2 by 2 inches, and I scored it 5 1/4 because it needs to come out of the back of the card. Okay. So, okay. So this part is going to be under the card, and this one's going to come out. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make that little point to it. How I did it, at least. And then we're going to glue all these little pieces together. Okay. Now what I did, I want the point on this end. And we know this is 2 inches. So I take my little pencil and mark 1 inch. And then I want to mark an inch on the sides. Here and, okay, I can't eyeball it right now. Any inch will do. Okay, so then I've got that with the little marks in it. Now I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm going to cut from one to the other to make my little point. And then we can erase little marks. This is just a Bic pencil, mechanical pencil I guess I call it, because I got the little lead things in it. It erases nice on our cardstock. Okay, so there, now we've got that. This one we're going to put aside, and I'm going to work on this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to glue these two together. These two together. Okay. And let's see, that's the inside. So that goes there, but this one goes here. I lost my little pack of green sticky notes. It's somewhere around here. Okay, and that's going to go here. Then these two will be glued. And I'm gluing this one with the pretty leaves in the back because I wanted this piece here in front with the white that breaks it up because that's going to go on the flat part. And it's the same color, pretty peacock. Now, let the glue dry. First, I'm going to take this piece, take that off. We're going to lay this right here so that the fold goes right here. Which reminds me, let me get this fold a little bit sharper. Okay. And we're going to just line the fold up with the edge of the paper. And we're going to lay that there. Now you can glue it down if you want to. Yeah, maybe I will glue it down. Because I'm gluing paper on top of it to secure it, but yeah, a little glue on it won't hurt. Just kind of in the middle. Close the card if you have to make sure. There, and I just butt that up against there, but you don't want it to go past it. Alright, there we go. Then we take our large piece, and we're going to lay this one right on top of it. Okay? If I'm working good enough underneath the camera here, it's like I'm working too close to me. Okay, so that goes like that. Then, that little white piece for the sentiment, where did I put that? Oh, it's all by itself here. Okay, this one I'm going to put right here on top of that. So then, when you give this card to somebody, you can actually sign it Maybe put a little message or whatever you want. I am making this as a birthday card, by the way. Okay. There. Like that. So the inside's done. Now we're going to do the outside. Oh, first of all. Yeah, you know what? This is a little bit too long, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to cut it off right there. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that looks better. How much did I cut off of that? Alright, I cut off a 1/2 inch exactly. So this measurement was kind of off. So this is really, I'd rather have this be 3 1/4. 3 1/4 long instead of 3 1/2. So I'm going to put that right there. Boy, you'd think I was flying by the seat of my pants here, huh? No, I've made this card before, as you see. Okay, there. Now this part. Okay, this is going to go on here. Actually, I'll put this on first. This goes over this right here. Now, you don't want to put glue anywhere near this. So, and I typically do put glue just on the edges anyway, so it's not a problem for me. But sometimes people kind of crisscross and do all that with the glue. You don't want to do that with this one, because you don't want glue coming out of that. So just do it around the edges. And I'm going to put it right here. Try to make it even all around, or as close as you can. Actually, butting it up with this, which I just did, making sure it matches that, looks very appealing. Okay. There. Then this one, we're going to put there. But before I do that, we're going to decorate that. Alright? And see where we are so far? Card goes right in there. It goes right into here. There's a little pocket right there because of the way we did it. And it just fits. You got to condition a little bit, but yeah, it fits right there. Okay. Now, for this piece, oh, I don't have my sentiment, do I? My happy birthday. Oh, what happy birthday did I use? I don't remember now. Well, I'll tell you what, we won't worry about that. I'll do that later. Here are my stamped pieces, and I'm going to show you something with that. There's my leaf, and here are my flowers. This one is freesia, fresh freesia, and this one's floaty flamingo. Now, if I can find a piece of scrap paper here. Oh, here's one. I'm going to show you something. This stamp. Okay. Looks like an ordinary stamp, doesn't it? There's a feint of little lines in there, but they're not really that obvious. It looks flat. I just think this is so cool. And I put this ink on here. Okay. And I'm going to stamp this. And look what happens. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it looks like vellum to me. It looks really cool. So this is what I like about that stamp set. So we're going to put this on here. And we'll put one leaf down, one flower down here, and one up here. Like that. So that it kind of looks like it's in the flowers is what I'm going for. And it doesn't matter if it comes off a little bit. That's perfectly fine. And I think I'm going to use dimensionals on this. So if I want it like that, flip it over. Okay. And then you can secure it with dimensionals. There's one here. Here's one there. Let me make sure I like. Well, Yeah, maybe I'll lift this one up just a little more. That I like. You know, hold on. I'm going to do that. I like that better. Then I'll just put a couple more here and there. And one more securing that. Okay. Take your pick tool and just wrangle all these little pieces, which I really should do more often because then it keeps them off my bathroom floor because it attaches to my pant leg. Alright, now I'm going to put this now a little bit higher because the sentiment is going to go on the bottom, and I think I saw my sentiment. Nope. But this is another happy birthday. I could use it. Okay. This one I believe is off. Oh, I don't remember now. But it was in my cleaning station, being cleaned from being used on something else. Okay. Okay. So we got happy birthday. And I'll put it right back in my cleaning thing. This is a Stamp and Scrub, I believe. That's what this is that I'm cleaning with. It's really cool. I love this thing. That's where I put my stamps when I want to clean them. And it has this velvety kind of picky feeling, and it cleans them really well, especially with this stuff right here. If it's really difficult, it's a Stamp and Mist. This bottle, I've squirt that a little bit. Now this is way too big, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna just trim it up a little bit. And how small I'm going to make, we're just going to have to figure out, because I'm not sure. Because I don't want to cut into the word, and I want it to be a little smaller. So I'm just going to carefully frame it and get these little edges out. And that should be good. Alright, and I don't think you saw that because of the way the camera was. I just cut around it is what I did. Alright. This one is 1 3/4 by 3/4. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay. With, a rhinestone. We need a rhinestone on here, don't we? And I think I see something. Oh, you know what? I'm gluing it, but yet that's got dimensions on it. That's something you don't want to do because it doesn't work very good. Give me that. Okay, so I got glue on here and I'm putting a dimensional on them. 2 of them, 1 on each side. Stem can go between. Well, I didn't use dimensionals on that one. I forgot. All right, come here. Little edge here. All right. Right there. Okay, so, I need the glue still, don't I? Because this is going to go on here. You can put it in the middle. Oh, I kind of like it better there. I had it kind of to one side, but I think I like it better in the middle. Yeah. And I'm going to glue this on. And then I think I know where I can get a real easy to grab rhinestone that is pretty Peacock, because I think I have that one thing up here. Yep, I do. These are from, they're loose frosted dots. These are also on the online exclusives, but it has pretty Peacock in here, and it's got flamingo too. So, oops. And interesting enough, you gotta find it. the dark one should be. Oh, here we go. I think that's pretty Peacock right there. That looks dark though. No, that doesn't. The lighter one. Okay. Here's one. Well, hold on. Here's one. Oh, it doesn't look like it. It's darker. It's gotta be. It just looks black on here. Yeah, it just looks black on that for some reason. Black is not one of the colors in here. Alright, I'm just going to put a little dab of glue right here. And, I don't know, I need to get a new putty for this thing because I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it does work. Alright, let me grab this little one. Put it right there. Okay, and then I'll put the bigger one, I think right here. Okay, all right. Okay, so here is my card. And it closes. Told you gotta condition a little bit in that little flap. Come on. Like that. You gotta do it a couple times for it to work as good as this one. This one I did several times. And it works. So that's it, just gotta do a little more. So here's my card. Just like the other one. Thank you for watching.